T.S. Eliot was a banker at Lloyd's. Composer Charles Ives founded a large insurance agency. Franz Kafka was an insurance clerk. Albert Einstein worked in a patent office. Although good examples of mental diversity or life diversity, they're not examples of fusion. T.S. Eliot did not write bank poetry. Charles Ives did not compose insurance orchestration. Franz Kafka did not write insurance fiction, and Albert Einstein did not pioneer patent process mathematics. Fusion is different from having two lives or diverse interests. On the other hand, Leonardo da Vinci was watching ripples in a pond one day, heard a church bell, connected the sight and sound, and envisioned sound traveling in waves, the beginning of modern acoustical theory. Albert Einstein connected energy and mass. Since there was no existing theory for it, he created one, resulting in his most famous equation. A more everyday innovation, George de Mestral wanted to make a burdock zipper and created Velcro. Creating something new by connecting the unconnected was Da Vinci's definition of innovation. When doing so across domains of industry, field, function, nation, and more, or in these famous examples, sight and sound, energy and mass, natural and artificial, it is also fusion and has the potential to create radical value. For the fusioneers, it's meant multi-million-dollar enterprises, new fields and markets, artistic and scientific creations, millions of lives to save, billions to save in healthcare and agriculture, and more. Fusion is essentially integrative thinking, combining a piece of this and a piece of that. But it begins way before that, by seeing what others don't, by collecting ideas, skills, experiences, people, and more into a unique mental workshop, by following their own unique designs and cultivating inner creative lives and inspirations, and by being open to what's around them. As Nike design legend Tinker Hatfield said, "When you sit down to design something, what you draw or what you design is really a culmination of everything that you've seen and done in your life previous to that point." What does this mean for leaders? Well, they'll need to move beyond diverse organizations and craft their own diverse minds with which to create and lead. They'll need to set the conditions so others can do so too. They'll need to move beyond the mandate for creativity and innovation at large towards a new mandate for high-value, lateral innovation, fusion. What does it mean for teams and organizations? Although the fusion model currently addresses individuals, it could form the basis for managing teams and organizations. Finally, what does fusion mean for you, within or without an organization? Do you change who you are to fit your situation, your job? Or are you becoming more extremely and uniquely yourself, looking for where you're just the right tool? Are you open outward and in? How do you learn and collect? What do you see and how? If robots take over 45% of today's jobs, what will humans do? Since bots need repetition to learn, the novel remains essentially human, collecting the dots and connecting the dots in new ways. Human sustainability and growth is not about incremental improvements on existing problems. It's about the myriad needs we will finally be able to address, needs unserved now, causing personal and social pain, but resourced and solvable tomorrow. As St. Catherine of Siena said, "Be who God meant you to be, and you'll set the world on fire." Or, instead of fire, why not create fusion?